My name is Mike Lasky from SLA Brands and a board member of World Pet Association. And today we're giving out the World Pet Association Lifetime Achievement Award. And to make that presentation, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Chris Clevers, who is the chairman of the board of World Pet Association and Hikari Fish Foods.
Thank you, Mike. Very seldom in life do you get to know a legend, and even less frequently are you able to present that person with an award. Today, I'm very lucky to be able to do both. The 2020 WPA Lifetime Achievement Award winner, which this award is our most prestigious award given annually to a person we feel has truly changed the industry by their lifetime of work. And I can think of no better candidate for this award than Martin Moe. A lot of people say if you can turn a hobby into a job, you'll never feel like you've worked a day in your life. And Martin has done exactly that. You don't have to spend more than a few minutes with him to become immediately infected with his enthusiasm for marine creatures. I got to know him in the early 80s when I was introduced to him through his publishing company, Green Turtle Press. His Marine Aquarium Handbook, or the Little Blue Book as it became known, was really revolutionary in helping those of us that wanted to keep marine fish get started and find success. Over the many decades since then, it has become apparent that Martin was more than just a guy trying to sell books. He is really and truly the mad scientist of marine aquaria. He was always hard at work in the water or in his home lab, trying to find ways to open the marine hobby to anyone who had a sparkle in their eye and a willingness to try it. In his Florida home, he had an aquatic man cave like no other. It was a secret lab for marine life and marine research, where you could find answers to the hardest questions, from everything to plankton to urchins and everything in between. This effort on his part became instrumental in charting the course for captive bred marine fish, an industry that has become very important in our ability to keep and get marine fish today. And I think Julian Sprung really summed up the situation very clearly in a foreword that he wrote for one of Martin's books. The idea, the goal, the dream can be discussed in colorful imagery, but the barrier remains firm until the first successes give proof that the dream is not an impossible one. Up to that point, there is always a seed of doubt in the minds of all who try to accomplish or discover something. Failure after failure after failure can be pretty convincing and daunting for that matter. After the solution is had, even if imperfectly, then the seed of doubt is removed and the floodgates open for creative minds to improve the methods in ways big and small so that the hidden path becomes a beaten path. This sort of encompasses the life of Martin Moe, I think, in that he did things people said couldn't be done. He had breakthrough discoveries that people never even imagined. He developed ways and processes and ideas that nobody else could see. And more importantly, he spent a lot of time talking to people, telling other people, getting them infected, getting them interested, and making them want to be a part of the process, which I think speaks to the person himself. He's very selfless. He's a very down-to-earth type of person. So today we honor a mentor, a trailblazer, a mad scientist, a true aquarist, but more importantly, a truly nice person who is forever willing to help others become infected with the fish-keeping bug. Martin, I can't think of a more deserving recipient of this award. You've spent an entire lifetime doing things that have impacted so many people in so many ways that it would be impossible to even come up with some kind of reading of all that. You're a wonder for all of us that are in aquatics, and you're truly a very, very nice person. So congratulations on an award well deserved.
Here's your award.
Oh, gee, thank you. There it is. Yeah. No, I had it upside. You sent it upside down there.
Hey, sorry about that.
Backwards. Yeah. But that's very good. That's a beautiful piece of glass. well polished and engraved, something that will remind me for the rest of my days of your kindness and generosity in presenting me with this award. I'll put it down over here. And I guess now is when I can say a few words. I want to thank you very much for the World Pet Association Lifetime Achievement Award for 2020. This is an award that recognizes those of us that have spent a lifetime of effort that in one way or in many ways follows the stated vision of the WPA, which is in part nurturing a healthier, more productive and collaborative pet industry that enriches both pet and human lives. My contributions were in the early development of marine aquarium technology and in establishing the early path into the aquaculture of marine tropical fish. And more frequently or more recently, development of the basic techniques for the mass culture of Diadema antillarum, the sea urchin that is the keystone herbivore of our coral reefs. My book on this work is soon to be published by Recordia Publishing. For 70 years, the WPA has been, quote, sharing best practices with pet professionals, manufacturers, retailers, and pet owners the world over. Thus, it is a great honor to receive the WPA Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you very much.
Martin, I have a little story for you. You're actually the reason I'm in the pet industry. I was a hobbyist in college. I had the fish tanks, and then I got a saltwater fish tank. And when I was at the store, they said, if you're going to go to saltwater, you have to read this book. And I have a few books behind me. This is the Marine Aquarium Handbook. And every person back when I got in the pet and when I started saltwater, this was the first thing every store sold you was you have to have this book. This will give you everything you need to be able to keep saltwater fish alive and to do a good job. And it was mandatory at the store I bought from. It was mandatory. You had to have this book to get started. I then got into the wholesale business. That I fell in love with fish and actually got into the import-export business at Sea Life Imports. And we used to buy books from you. And we didn't sell any hard goods back in those days. All we sold were live fish. We imported, exported live saltwater fish. And we did one line of books, and it was Martin Moe's books. And, so you really got me into the streets. I have a few of your other books, and the most prized possession that I have in my book collection is this limited edition reference guide, which you signed for me. So I don't know if you remember, but it is actually signed for me. And so, I don't think you realize how many lives you have touched and how many people are in the industry and love the industry because of you. So from my heart, thank you so much. It is so greatly appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you. It's been a long number of years, and it's been a good ride. It's not over with yet, but
good. Well, we're hoping we're gonna have supers. We are going to have Super Zoo this year, and we're hoping that you'll be able to attend, and we'll be able to present this to you live in front of your peers at Super Zoo at one of our events. So we look forward to seeing you in person in August to present this in person.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, I'll be there one way or another.
Right.
Hi, Martin. I just want to say congratulations, and we're so glad that you joined us in our guild in Inglewood. You're a great addition. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming. That was very, very good.
Hey, Martin, I'll say hello. Bill Truffin at B&B Pet Stop in Mobile, Alabama. I like Mike. I wish I had my copy so I could show you. But that book made such a difference to me growing up and learning the saltwater hobby. I equated it to the saltwater version of the Innis book. That was the one that really got me in the freshwater. And then when I read yours, it really made all the difference. And here we are, in my case, 40 years later with my own store, And we still do lots of aquatic business, freshwater and saltwater both. And so you have been definitely an inspiration.
Well, thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. There are a lot of other books out there, a lot of them actually better than my book, but mine was first, and as a result, it was meaningful at the time, and even now too. There's a third edition of it out now that Microcosm and TFH have put together. And as far as I know, it's still selling well.
That's so awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to say again, congratulations, Martin. And as many of the people here know, and people who would be watching the video of this award ceremony may well know, Martin is a mentor of mine, and this goes back a long, long time. I met Martin when I was 11 years old, so I was just a little brat kid, getting into the aquarium hobby, and as Chris pointed out, Martin has always been just very giving and patient. And, with someone like me, believe me, you had to be patient. I called him many, many times on the phone. There was a time before email and the internet. So Martin was my resource when I had any questions about, fish disease, acclimation, or, trying to do something special with my aquarium. And also in making even decisions in my school and in career. So his guiding hand really shaped my life. And, here I am as, the owner of an aquarium industry company and publisher. I'm publishing a book for Martin now. So there's a little payback. It's very, a mutual respect, and it's been a wonderful, wonderful experience having Martin as a friend and mentor. So congratulations. It's really a pleasure, Martin.
Thank you, Julian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll forgive you for feeding your sandwich to that little tank of angelfish.
Yeah, right. I didn't realize you caught me in the act, right? Yeah.
Actually, that's all fabricated. That didn't actually happen.
It's a great story, though.
Yeah.
Martin, from everybody at WPA, want to thank you for all the work that you've done. I really look forward to hopefully meeting you in person in Las Vegas in August at Super Zoo. I'll tell you, I've been in the industry I'm only admitting to 40 years. And I know guys like you that came before me were so important to our industry as a whole. So I wanted to personally thank you because, a lot of the people that are watching and will watch this have had great careers in the pet industry at doing something they love. And that's obviously where you came from. So thank you very much.
I appreciate that. Thank you.